Hi Aquarius, welcome to your December New Love Tarot reading. So Aquarius, we're looking at new love. Now I keep new love open to many situations except for exes or somebody you already had a love relationship with. So please do keep that in mind. This could be about missed opportunity from the past, a current crush, someone you just met and you're dating and it's very, very new. Of course, someone totally new coming into your life. Perhaps somebody you know but never been romantically involved with. So let's see what's going on for you. So we have the Quantum Oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we'll jump into your reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in, Aquarius. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And do keep in mind, Aquarius, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. So let's see what your opening messages are. We have events, great achievement. We have one. Ones are about new beginnings. Discovery, intention, 8. 8 is infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work. Professional assistance, people. 7 is a divinely guided spiritual energy. Can be a little bit challenging sometimes. Back and forth, intention. 5, which is about change. So, is there some sort of function or event that you may need to go to? It may be something around your career, work, or something like that. You may be going back and forth like, I don't really know if I want to do this or go to this event or this whatever. You may be receiving an achievement or something like that, or maybe somebody else. But I'm feeling like, because with the professional assistance, I'm thinking more along the lines of career, work, or something like that, where maybe this is something like a function, a banquet, or event, or something, and you really don't want to go, and you're on the fence about it, but you may actually discover new love. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling like whatever you may have coming up, and you say, well, I don't got nothing. Hey, you never know. You may get something next week, or then maybe come up, and you're like, oh, okay. So always keep an open mind. So let's see, Aquarius. So it feels like absolutely new coming in for you. So let's see, what is this all about for Aquarius? Now we have the Shadowscapes Tarot. We're going to do your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Animal Dreaming Oracle. We're going to pull some of those to close out your reading. All right, Aquarius. So tell me what's going on for Aquarius. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, a lot of cards here. Okay, so let's see. We have Justice in reverse. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Did these all fall reverse? They may have. Well, nope. We got the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the Star. So there's definitely an unbalanced energy here about, we got the Hierophant. So it could be the right thing to do is like, I should go to this. It's the right thing to do, but I don't want to. So there's definitely an unbalanced energy here. But we have dating, courting, getting to know somebody. 4 of Swords, so a lot of thinking, contemplating, but the Star is saying there's something balanced. Having faith, hope, optimism, things that are meant to be, divinely guided energy. So there's something meant to be here, and it all depends on whether or not we, do this or go to this or whatever this may be. So we're going to pull these two when we start the next line. We have you right here, Aquarius, at the Star. And we got Taurus in Libra. So I'll say the signs as I see them. Could be signs the chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. This absolutely could be some of you are already gone or done this and already have met somebody. Maybe you're going on your first date or been on 1 or 2 dates. You're wondering about the whole thing. I mean, it could be that as well. So keep that in mind. 2 of Pentacles, on the fence about something here. Again, on the fence about doing this, right? Back and forth, same thing. So we have the Moon reverse and the Queen of Cups reverse. All right, what else do we need to know about this for Aquarius? What else do we need to know about? Why are these two cards here? Tower. Oh, the Moon. That's the Moon. I'm sorry. Five of Cups reverse. So no more feeling sad and lonely. Page of Cups. Romantic invitations to stay on romantic gestures. A new energy here with the Page of Cups. Romance showing up. Page of Swords. Communications. Something to do with communications. I'm feeling like here the Moon reverse, that for me that's total enlightenment, like having no fear, right? I don't think this is a question of you fearing falling in love or finding somebody. That's not the question here. The question is, do I want to go to this thing or do this thing that I should do but I don't want to do? And maybe some of you are questioning yourself, like, no, what if I meet somebody? What if I, but you may be thinking, I'll never at that. No. But it looks like yes. Looks like yes. Let's see. We have Pisces, Aquarius. Again with the Page of Swords. It's Aquarius card for me. Cancer energy as well. Page of Swords. I mean, that's definitely communications. That's sometimes going to be researching, going online, doing things like that, communicating online. It could be somebody you're talking to online, but you never met them face to face. Maybe they're going to, and you're like, oh. And maybe you've never seen them. Or obviously, if they're on social media, they probably, I would assume, have a picture, but not. Sometimes people don't. And that could be a little worrisome. And this could also be about, meeting someone for the first time in real life. That can be scary too. So however it resonates for you, but there's an energy here of romance in the air and happening. That could happen. Aquarius. All right. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles is assessing, analyzing, waiting, not sure, right? Taking our time. Could be like waiting till the last minute. All right. So tell me more about this for Aquarius. Tell me more for Aquarius. What do we need to know about this? Romance swirling around. Romance in the air. The Lovers. Oh my gosh. Aquarius, there you go. Knight of Cups, foreign movement in love, courting, getting to know, and Lovers here. Oh my goodness. Seven of Pentacles, assessing. There's like over-assessing a whole situation here. Exciting new beginnings on the horizon. Ace of Wands. And the King of Pentacles. This could be somebody they could be very wealthy. Also could work in finances, sales, business of some kind. They definitely believe in morals, traditions, values, stability, tradition, family, that kind of thing. They can be very family orientated as well. But let's see, we got Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. The High Priestess reverse. So this sounds like somebody you possibly know already in some way. Because we do have the High Priestess reverse. For me, that's already knowing or seeing something. When I get it up right, sometimes things we can't see, the unknown, only Spirit knows, intuitive energy, trusting that. And upright, it can speak about no contact, and I always take that as someone you've never met or talked to before. But in reverse, I take that as possibly someone you already kind of know or have spoken to, even if it's only on line or social media. Interesting. So tell me, we have romance, that chance for romance to move forward here. Okay, so Aquarius. All right, let's keep going. Like, what else do we need to know about this? What else do we need to know about this for Aquarius? Oh my God, it's way too many. Way too many. All right, let's see. Three of Wands. Looking out to the future. Nine of Pentacles, very single, independent energy. Six of Wands, someone very successful who would have an offer to give, right? Who's very strong, brave. An Emperor, yeah, this is an Emperor. Business owner, entrepreneur, leader. Someone of maybe of high stature for some, but would absolutely take the lead, right? Divine masculine and females can be masculines. Take it out, resonates. Two of Swords, but it all depends on a decision here, Aquarius. That's what basis of this story. Decision, right? It all depends on a decision in the future. I do like the single energy, someone successful who is definitely got a lot going on for them right now. All right, so we got Aries here. Let's see what's on the bottom. Six of Cups. There could be children involved. I'm not feeling like this is anyone from the past. Of course, you could have maybe known them for a while, just never really, maybe casually, in like an acquaintance or something. It could be that too as well, the Six of Cups. But let's keep going here, Aquarius. So we're going to do one more row with clarifiers to see what else you need to know. Then we'll jump into the Animal Dreaming Oracle. But if it does resonate, or if you're just enjoying it, please do like, comment, sub, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right. One more row clarifying. Judgment and the King of Wands. Again, business owner, entrepreneur, leader. Someone artistic, creative, intuitive, spiritual, artistic, inspirational even. Judgment here. A big decision, taking the lead, going for it. Wake up call, call to action. Could be someone's call to action here. Knight of Pentacles. I'm envisioning someone taking their time and waiting till the last minute to decide on something. That's what I got here. But we have great reciprocation, balance here, which is great, which gives me the energy to people that would have a great repertoire, balance, exchange of energy, equal give and take, reciprocity, and the High Priestess reverse. Yeah, you kind of know this person already, right? Maybe not to a great extent, but you know either of them or know who they are already. That makes sense. So we have Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. And the Judgment is always things meant to be for me. Chariot reverse. So it's kind of a stuck energy here about something, right? On the fence. Again, back and forth on the fence. Ten of Wands, you know, kind of like overwhelmed as well. Queen of Swords. You know, it's all about truth, clarity, communication. Some of you, this could be something maybe legally you have to do that you don't want to do or something like that. I mean, sword people can speak of legalities and things like that. Doesn't have to be, though. Let's see. Let's see what's on the bottom. The Devil. Yeah, there's a lot of negative thinking about this. But we have the Eight of Pentacles is saying this is something that definitely could work out. With the Eight of Pentacles here, I do like that. Eight of Cups reverse. Again, stuck energy, not really going anywhere. I feel like this is someone that isn't going to leave you or like leave you high and dry or take off on you, which is good. And the Tower can be right now. You know, shock, change, revelation, surprise, right now energy. Magician, that something's getting ready to happen here. It all depends on the next steps here. Aquarius, if that makes sense. So we do have Capricorn here with the Devil. I just think there's a lot of negative thinking about this, right? And a lot of times we have a negative thought about something and are feeling is like, oh, it's going to be bad. And then you go and it's the best thing ever. And I've had times when I'm like, this is going to be the best thing ever. And I go and I'm like, it was the worst thing ever. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, so Aquarius. We have the Animal Dreaming Oracle. We're going to pull you some of these. So, this decision that you're making or maybe waiting until last minute to do, it's dependent on that. But there definitely is new love here. Whether this is, someone totally new or someone you kind of know and you're going to meet them or they're going to be there, right? And it may be just casual, like a friend or acquaintance, but you don't really know them that well. Definitely is going to lead to romance. It's all over this, so take it how it resonates. But anyway, Aquarius. But if it does, please like and comment all the good things. We greatly appreciate it. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out. Links, info, it's all there. All right, let's see. Transmutation 14.5. That is about change. So that's the energy going from ugh to like, oh my God, that was the best decision ever, right? That's a change of one energy transforming into a different energy, right? Willpower, determination, being strong, courageous, brave. It just going for it, right? 26.8, infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work. Law. Wow. I mean, this could have to do, like I said, we did see a judgment here. Did we see justice too? I don't remember. Yeah, it was the first cut out in reverse. So 28.10, endings and new beginnings. So it could be contractual. It could be something with the law. Somebody could work in law and may have nothing to do, but they just work in law, So take that how it resonates. Maybe you do. Every situation's different. Rebirth. So 9. Almost endings and new beginnings here. So this is going to be a rebirth of your love life here, Aquarius. So don't be afraid to do something where you think it's going to be bad, because it may be the best thing ever. That's what I have here. All right, Aquarius. Well, I hope that helped and resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.